Good. So we already started this month. Okay. Okay. Good. So this is what we're just going to get to. So I wanted to talk about the key success factors of AI and AR, and this question is specifically with AI. So let's see where everybody is. Yeah. What's the biggest obstacle that's inhibiting? Where to start? Adoption, privacy, cost. Yep. Trust. So I'm seeing a lot of things in my general top 5 across industry that I would have in my head, but then there's others that are coming on here that are obviously aligned to this audience, which is why I asked this. So this is great. Thank you for the information on that. Yeah, I mean, really, with that 17% jump that we talked about earlier, right? It is scaling now. Scaling, has started. And even, so I mentioned 72% one or more functions in organizations. Organizations have one or more functions, 72% of AI implemented. It's 50% at 2 or more functions, which is still a lot. And that's also increased at a very similar rate amongst the years. So very much of the situation organizations, all organizations, retailers included, are a little bit of a rock and a hard place. It's the classic fear of not starting, fear of missing out, fear of missing out, and then the fear of failure. Right? And it's always a difficult situation to navigate no matter what. But organizations now are definitely at that phase with AI technology, right? and AR as well, but certainly AI just because it's further ahead. So what I always what I tell those that I speak to, I said to think about 3 questions. Start with 3 questions, and that's why should we do this? Can we do this? Or can we do it in the time we need? And how to do it safely. You start with those 3, then of course then you get down to the whole process of then working out the things you've got to do to, of course, answer and ultimately be comfortable and confident to proceed. So comprehensively, right? And actually our advisory frameworks that we use for AI and AR, they're underpinned by these. We have an essential, capable, and trustworthy pillars. They're all about answering these questions, right? So, it's kind of a little bit of practice when I'm preaching. And then I think it's helpful, just looking at time, to also think about guiding principles. I think, North Star is always important, right? So 5 things I would call out. You want to align things to the business. You want to align to the business. So AI and AR. Make sure it aligns to your strategic objectives. Very important. Sometimes things that are going live are there for quick wins, not necessarily there as something that's capable of being done that aligns to something you really, really need and really going to give you confidence that you can keep doing it. The second is build to scale. I'm not just talking about tech. I'm not just talking about process. I'm talking about your organization, your governance, and your ecosystem, your partners. Make it engaging. Make it engaging for users so they want to come back. Make it engaging for your people. Make sure they know it. They know it. The desire's there, the passion's there, and incentives are there. Take care of the unique security characteristics of these technologies, and we can dive into all these things more deeply, by the way. But take care of that, security and privacy. Lots of things to consider that, again, are unique with these technologies above and beyond the already other obligations that all of you have to abide by when it comes to these things, no doubt. And then the last is move at speed, move at AI and AR speed, because these are really going, right? So you have to create that culture, and really, culture starts with culture, but then also the structure of innovation, ideas, democratization, KPIs. You can see how things are going, leading and lagging, right? And all those things have to be in place to succeed. So I can clearly see that my time has come up. So I wanted to just mention a little bit further that in the rotating Q&A rotating roundtables, we will take your Q&A, any questions you have, anything you want to delve more deeply on. but there'll also be the option per table. I have set topics. The set topics I have, some of them align to this actually, is how to get started, conceptual 3-year roadmap, and total cost of ownership considerations. So those are also set pieces that we can also discuss at your request. So the other thing I mentioned, this will be available, the video will be available for those who want, so you're not writing all these copious notes, but the presentation actually as well can be made available. Just let me know, I'm happy to share it, that helps. So I want to thank all of you for having me and having us, all those that have been behind this, working with me that are not here today. And I wish you well the next 2 days at eTail Connect 2024. Thank you.